2 decades of cooperation in statistics. The 10th of October 1997 marked the founding of the ASEAN Heads of Statistical Offices meeting, or ASOM, and established it as an integral part of ASEAN's cooperation activities. A statistics unit was created in the ASEAN Secretariat in 2000. The first ASEAN Framework of Cooperation in Statistics was adopted in 2001 by ASOM 3. In 2002, ASI was launched. The first ASEAN Task Force on Statistics was convened in 2003. For the first time, medium-term goals on statistics were integrated into the Vientiane Action Programme, or VAP. In 2007, the task forces and indicative work plan on INTS and SITS were endorsed, and the ASEAN Statistical Yearbook was adopted. An exploratory workshop on the system of national accounts was conducted. The EU-ASEAN Statistical Capacity Building (ASCAB) programme started in 2010. AFCS 2010-2015 was acknowledged by the leaders at the 17th ASEAN Summit. In July 2011, the strategic plan for the establishment of the ACSS 2011-2015 was adopted. The ACSS was established in 2011. Stakeholders of the ACSS. The ACSS Committee, composed of the Chief Statisticians, heads of NSO in the AMS, The TOR of the ACSS Committee was endorsed at the 43rd meeting of the ASEAN Economic Ministers. ASEANstats, the statistics division of the ASEAN Secretariat. ASEAN bodies under the 3 pillars of the ASEAN community are the primary stakeholders that stimulate the demand for statistics. The ACSS Subcommittee on Planning and Coordination supports the decision-making process at the committee level. The rules of procedure highlight the governing power of the ACSS Committee. The first broad framework for the sustainable development of ASEAN statistics was adopted in 2009. A revised version was endorsed at the first session of the ACSS Committee in 2011. The ACSS Committee has also taken a more strategic perspective by adopting the Multi-Year Action Plan 2011-2015. The ACSS Code of Practice was adopted in 2012. The TOR of the WGDSA was endorsed by the ACSS 2. A monitoring report, part of the annual work plan, was first presented in 2013. ACSS policies and guidelines on data sharing, confidentiality and dissemination of ASEAN statistics, endorsed in 2013. In 2014, the EU delegation launched the EU-ASEAN Capacity Building Project for Monitoring Integration Progress and Statistics, or COMPASS. The ACSS Communication Strategy, adopted in 2015, highlights the importance of disseminating and communicating statistics to key users. During the 6th meeting of the COW for the AEC in 2015, the chair of the High-Level Task Force on Economic Integration Working Group stressed that sectoral action plans should cover 2016-2025. The 6th session of the ACSS Committee will adopt the TOR of the Working Group on SDG Indicators and the Working Group on SNA, and will endorse, among others, the KPIs of the ACSS Strategic Plan 2016-2025 and the ACSS Communication Strategy.